A psychologist has developed a new test of spatial perception, and she wants to estimate the mean score achieved by male pilots. How many people must she test if she wants the sample mean to be in error by no more than 2 points on the test with 95% confidence? An earlier study suggests that the population standard deviation is 21.2. Use StatCrunch to calculate the following sample size. Some parts on StatCrunch that we're going to have to know are the confidence level, the standard deviation, the width, and then we'll calculate out the sample size. So we know the confidence level for this particular problem is a 95% confidence level. The standard deviation is given as 21.2. Remember, this is going to be the population standard deviation. Since it's the population standard deviation, we're going to use a z-stats and not a t-stats. Z is going to be for the population standard deviation. Our width, remember, the width of the interval is going to be twice the margin of error. So the margin of error is 2 points times 2, and so that's going to be a total of 4. So let's go ahead and get this on StatCrunch. Open it up, so stat, and then we're going to go to z-stats, one sample, and we're going to do the width or sample size. On this screen, we can go ahead and change the confidence level and all the other information. So the confidence level is going to stay at 0.95. The standard deviation for this problem is going to be 21.2. And remember, this is the population standard deviation. That's why we're doing the confidence interval for a mean. The width then is going to be 4. And we're going to go ahead and hit compute, and it spits out our sample size as 432. So our answer here is going to be 432. So let's write our sentence. Remember, that's numbers rounded up. So we can say we need to randomly survey, and you can write at least, or you can write a minimum. Let's see, that looks a little odd here. Oh, I butchered that. Let's see. Let's try again. A minimum. So make sure you're writing at least or a minimum. Don't write both. I'm just showing you each one differently. We need to randomly survey at least 432 male pilots and ask them their spatial perception score. Now again, you can ask a whole lot more sorts of things. You can include the 95% confidence, you can include the error of 2 points, you can include the 21.2, you can include to estimate the mean score achieved. I like to try and keep it simple and keep those 2 bits of information. How many people do we need to survey, the minimum number of people we need to survey, and what you would ask them.